Welcome to Grizzly of the Day, presented by Jets Pizza. I'm Stephen Carey, joined by our Grizzly of the Day, Kevin Kyle. Kevin, fantastic outing on the mound on a Saturday morning, no less. What is it like coming out? Usually you're used to, later games in the day. What's it like on a Saturday morning as a college student to come out and pitch at 10 a.m.?
It wasn't ideal, but you gotta do it. It's not gonna affect anything else. It's just kind of one of those days that you just gotta get up and do what you do. You're a baseball player. You can't request certain times. Like early mornings are gonna happen, and we got the outcome we wanted from it.
Yeah, it's a huge weekend for baseball. Toccoa Falls coming in, as well as Tennessee Wesleyan and Faulkner.
Mm-hmm.
How have you guys been preparing? What's the general feel in the dugout?
We prepare the same way as we do if it was a midweek or if we didn't have any games this weekend. It's just kind of doing what we do, sticking to our approach, sticking together as a team. The feeling in the dugout's the same as it always is. It's always everyone's got each other's back. Everyone's up. Energy's high. It's nice. It's definitely nice knowing that you got a group of guys down there that are pulling for you.
Yeah, and a group of guys, team cohesion is what I would say to describe this game in particular. Usually when we see you out on the mound, you're pitching a strikeout. 7 strikeouts today, great number, but a lot more of a defensive focus in this game. Your defense was making plays behind you. What is that like in terms of your pitching performance?
It's nice knowing that if I don't feel like I got my stuff working and I can go out there and get them ground balls, fly balls, and I know that they're going to pick me up and they're going to make the plays and they're going to make the routine plays and they're going to make the difficult plays, and it's nice knowing that you got a defense like that behind you.
And turning focus a little bit to the offense, 8 of the 12 runs that came across for you guys today came from the 6, 7, 8, and 9 spots in the order. How important do you think it is to have a balanced order? Because typically it's the leadoff and middle part of the order that's really driving in the majority of the runs.
This lineup's crazy. You can take the top 5 and you can put them down at the bottom, and you can put the bottom 5 and put them at the top 5, and it's going to be the same outcome. Everyone kind of just has their approaches. Everyone sticks to it. When we stick to our approaches and we fight for each other and pull for each other, look what happens.
Well, 12-0 victory. And before we go, do you have any shout-outs, Kevin?
Yeah. First of all, she's going to get mad if I don't shout her out, so I'm going to shout out Shira Williams for always getting us right, always getting me right before games. I'm going to shout out my parents and my grandma back home watching the game. Shout out to all the dogs, and then shout out to my roommates at 712. And shout out to you guys for putting all this together. Appreciate it.
Well, of course, we're happy to do it, and a great win for the Grizzlies, 12-0, as they have 2 big ones tomorrow. Kevin Kyle, our Grizzly of the Day, presented by Jets Pizza.